So today what we're going to be covering is a blank spread classic happy planner. I'm going to be planning for the week. It's going to be a functional plan. It's going to actually include some stickers from Happy Planner, some stamps, and of course the ink and stuff that I use with that, and possibly a little bit of my daily planner stuff. For this video, we're going to continue on in the Franken planning that we've been doing. I have this put together as I've been transitioning from my bullet journal back to a Happy Planner. If you want to find out the reason why and how I started that, there's another video, I can link that below. But for today's purposes, I've kind of done that for a couple weeks, very basic and simple. Today I'm at the point where I want to add a little bit more to it, get a little bit more decorative, but still have it be completely functional, and I'll show you all of that. To get started, the first thing that I want to do, because this is supposed to be functional for me, and if I do not do this in a way that makes it functional, it doesn't serve a purpose for me, it doesn't help me be more productive, so I need to make sure that is accomplished first. I like to take these mini post-it notes and I'll cut them down so they kind of measure up in one of these columns, and then I go through and I just write down the different things that I know are going on. Okay, so once I have kind of a general idea of everything that's going on, this is when I would now actually go to my stamps first. So I'm not going to do the stickers first. I'm going to put these to the side and I'm going to grab my stamps. And I have found that I like using stamps for things that are reoccurring, but it can be tricky. Like, you can get ink everywhere. Not all ink is the same. I don't know if you've tried this and learned this. So what I would recommend, this Memento brand is a good brand. It kind of bleeds a little bit, but not too much. But it's also not one that smudges. It says it's fade resistant on here. So I like these too. And because I have pink now in this, I just grabbed the darker pink. So I'm gonna probably do some kind of pink peach dish theme today. I like to take this stamp and kind of, this is cool. I don't know if you can see it, but it has like these lines on it. So I can kind of line it to be straight, so I have a general idea of where it's going. Heads up too, I also grabbed some baby wipes. These are great and I can just reuse them. I don't have to get any damp towels or anything. So I'm gonna go through first and actually put a little banner thing on here for when I am working. Key to this is to make sure you don't get black ink like everywhere and enough on, you know, where the stamp is. So here I go. Okay, cool. So then I'll just take this and I wipe off the stamp. And what I ended up doing as a tip, if you do want to do stamps, I started to take some of the ones that I knew were most used and I just put them all on their own thing here. Can't read them because it's in the opposite direction. Sometimes you can flip it over, yeah, but see, they fall. So anyway, but I generally know what they are. So, okay, so I have that. I'm gonna write work in there and actually color them in to match, but I don't know what that color will be. So I'm gonna move on to the next thing. I did want to this week, instead of using my meal planning insert, I think I'm going to do the dinner plan. The key to some of this stamping being successful is to not overdo it or redo it. You know, if you don't get it lined up exactly perfect, it's better to have it just done once, right, than 5 billion times smearing it, etc. And look what I did. That will be a good place for a sticker. And just always check this block to make sure it's not getting ink on it, because that's another thing that can cause it to smear, even if you don't have it smearing on the stamp itself. I wanted to start tracking my water a little bit better again. this is ideal. Sometimes I do them up higher, but because I have space below here, I'm gonna actually do it there. And this was part of another stamp, but I ended up cutting it because it took up a lot of space, and all I really wanted was those drops, so. And they say, I don't know, again, I'm not a professional stamper, but some people like put it on their hands and prime it. What I like to do sometimes with these tracking things, because it's not always ideal to lug this planner with you everywhere you go, a tip would be sometimes you can just track this on something digital and then come back later and fill it in for the week or at the end of the day, you know? And then the last thing I was thinking about doing was possibly adding this square one. Just kind of like a cool square and have like a today, like some of the things I need to get done. However, if I do that in this spread, it's kind of like really, you know, it's going to take up a whole thing. So really the middle's the only spot that will work for. So do I want to do that? I might skip that today. Maybe I'll do this one instead. So I'll do today. It says little fancy today things, and this will be where I end up putting underneath it, like maybe my priorities and things I want to get done for that day. And then what I might do, because Saturday is probably going to be a longer list, and I'm not working, right? So I'm just going to put the today there and maybe set myself up to have a today spot there. Really quick with my permanent marker on this thin one, I'm going to just write the word work in here. Oh, my kids are calling me. Do you need towels?
Yeah, I need towels.
Okay. Okay, so the next step here is after I have gone through, I've done some of the stamps for my setup, and I've gone through and also added the sticky notes in here. I've had to move some of them around. Next, I want to go in and actually put in stickers for everything here that I know. So that's what I'm going to do next. So I do really like these round ones, and they're great for appointments because sometimes there's these smaller ones that I like. I'm staying in the peach pink kind of. I'll apologize, I have lots of kids over for a sleepover. Okay. Pink box, sometimes if I can get more of that contrast, I will. So maybe I will do this here. Okay. So I'm going to put my next one here. I should be writing these in so I don't forget. I'm going to write them with erasable pen. And then let's see what else I have here. So there's some other cute ones. So I like this one. I'm going to actually bump it up here so I can still utilize that space for my to-do list a little bit. I'm going to actually just do a remember here. Sometimes can be hard to find perfect stickers, so I would say if that's something that deters you, don't let it. Alright, so there were some cute girls' night stickers, but I don't have space for that, so I'm going to do is put one of these squares on there with one of these ones that says time with friends. Okay, so next up, I was going to put the Monday declutter on there, but I don't know that I need to specifically. What I'm thinking is, since there's a whole lot of cleaning I want to get done, I might just look for a pink fun color. Oh yeah, there we go. And I'll just do actually this to clean, and I will do it down here. So I will make sure actually I list everything here that I need to clean rather than just that one on Monday that I want. I like to sometimes get in the bottom left a cute little sticker, so these little ones are great sometimes. Oh, I like her. Make things happen. I think that's going to be for now the stickers that I have, but I'm going to save these and I'll put these to the side, so like as the week goes on I might add some other things to it. Okay, so now that I have the general stickers done, I'm going to have to fill this information in here, which I will. I want to probably do something special for Monday being off work. Let's see. Cool. Alright, and then let me add on my list, and I can always erase this. I think that looks pretty good, so I'm going to sit down. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now is actually add the dinners in here, since I'm not using the meal plan sheet from last week. And I will go ahead and put my today in here. These sheets in here, I'm just gonna actually put them all in here for now. And there. So I'm pretty much set for the week. I can add some other little decorative stickers along the way. I do plan on trying to snap some pictures if I can, and track the water in here, and also put my goals in here. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm pretty much set for the week. And I think maybe I'll try to take some snaps of how this looks during the week and insert it right after this. So after that, we'll be done.